Okay, my name is Chuck Gustke. I'm from Wisconsin, a little town up north near Green Bay called O'Connell Falls. And I went to school here in Wisconsin. I've lived here all my life. I now live in DeForest, Wisconsin. Well, my first introduction to photography was really when I was in high school. I got a job working for a local photographer who was a wedding and event and portrait photographer. And I worked in the darkroom most of the time and occasionally had to deal with a customer or two that came in the door. But I didn't really shoot at that time. It was only after I graduated from college that I got my first camera, which was a Gustke Lynx rangefinder camera. And I was invited to go on a field practicum in Florida. And I took that with me, and that's how I got started in photography. About that same time, I got interested in backpacking. So I was taking the camera with me wherever I went. And it's just, for me, I think what really motivates me is getting out and exploring different scenes, different situations, and I really enjoy that. Especially, I love going to national parks. And then the past few years, I've also been getting interested in going out into the back alleys in the small and medium-sized towns. And there you can find all kinds of interesting things, I think. They're not always pretty, but they're visually arresting at times. Yeah, so I love that now.
Tell me a little bit about that.
I decided to pay a visit to Pope Farm because I'd heard about sunflowers, and I thought that might be a nice opportunity. So I went there in the morning, actually, and it was just a very wide open blue sky in the morning. So I started out there and I wandered around a bit, and then I decided to take a break for lunch, and I went out to Fesky Park for a bit. I came back in the afternoon. While I was at Fesky, the clouds started moving in. And so we got these beautiful cumulus clouds that came in, and so there was the blue sky, and the light was just great. The shadows were not very contrasty, very nice even light hitting the backs of the sunflowers at that time of the day. And I just thought the complementary colors between the blue sky and the sunflower yellow was excellent. And then the only other color in there was the green of the leaves and foliage. And so it's basically a very simple photograph with 3 colors and 4 objects of visual interest in it: the clouds, the sky, the sunflower leaves, and the sunflowers.